This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.
Yes, greetings. Sorry about that. Welcome to the Italist One podcast. I hope all is well with you guys, and I hope that you find this in good health. I just realized the mic was off, so the few little minutes that passed, forgive me, and hopefully we can make up for last time. So let me reiterate what I was talking about. The relief efforts for Jamaica are still going on. You can find all the necessary information online at jamaica.gov or jamaicaembassy.gov. And people, we need help. We need donations for the parishes in Jamaica, right? So every little bit helps. Big up to all the artists out of Jamaica who are helping, contribution, and all the Jamaican businesses who are contributing to the relief efforts in Jamaica, right? Big up yourself and big up to all social media outlets who are bringing forth the up to date news. up-to-date news on what's going on out there. And believe you me, it's not a good look, but we need to know what's going on. Many of you have saw family members online. Many of you have saw loved ones and friends, right? And we're hearing the same story. The whole of Jamaica need help, whether it's by power or by prayer or by faith or by just kindness, empathy. Jamaica need help. You know what I'm saying? And we want the people them to understand what is going on out there. So we're doing this little live on Twitter, and we know that hopefully it reached the right audience. Yeah, wherever you are in the world, you're giving me a problem here to start now. Wherever you are in the world, I hope say it reached the right audience and it reached the right venue, right? Because I see the devastation of Melissa, and I'm telling you, it is heart wrenching. I've never seen anything like that. I remember Gilbert, but I've never seen anything like the whole island look like it just level. We know that some parts of the islands get it worse than others, you know. So we keep you guys in prayer, and we hope for the best, and the government continue to support the people them by the best way possible. That's all we can hope for. That we get the support and we can start to rebuild and people can go back to normal life. We haven't really heard of any um, escalations going on because of the damage that Melissa had caused. But we see that people are slowly but surely going on back to life because relief is starting to come, but we need more. So we continue to pray for Jamaica, and we hope that they will get where they need to go, and the work is just starting. So keep them in your prayers. The work is just starting. Yes, people. So for Jamaica nationals who are abroad and trying to go back to Jamaica, and anybody looking to go to Jamaica now, right? From outside of Florida, anywhere in the US outside of Florida, you have to take a plane to Miami and connect to go to Jamaica. All flights from Jamaica are leaving out of Miami. So everywhere outside of Florida, you have to connect to go to Jamaica through Miami. No direct flights from no big cities other than Miami. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because it trickled down from the White House, come straight down. And the people them are protest in their own way. Federal employees are protesting, causing a backlash on flight cancellation and flight delays, right? And also it is 5 hours ahead of time you need to be on your flight just to make sure you do get on the flight and they don't have no pity. If you miss that flight, that is it. You either book another flight and try to get on that one or reschedule for the following day. And that right now is an inconvenience on people who are traveling. And most people usually travel on the day that they travel because they don't expect to be delayed. But the delay can come by, negligence. So we try to avoid negligence and have a productive 24 hours whenever your flight is scheduled on that 24 hours, right? Because we don't want people to be careless and upset because it's a extra money. Unless you really got it like that, no problem. But you don't want to be careless. Okay? You don't want to be careless and have to pay extra money because hard times now. So I don't know who have money for throw away like that. You understand? Especially when Jamaica is in a rebuilding stage. Who have money for throw away like that? You have to make your flight number one on time. Early is on time and on time is late. Right? And number two, the flight them are pronged to either be delayed or cancelled. So don't go there and shock and see your mouth hang down. Like, really? No. You're supposed to be, you have to be up to date with what is happening in this transportation thing, right? And the updates are coming daily, some every hour, right? And if them say them you have to be there for 5 hours before the time, you need to be there 5 hours before the time, whether it's domestic or international. Just to go through and make sure you're lucky in your seat. Well, some people have found out the hard way, right? And now we're going into day two because this just happened Friday gone. So now we're into day two of what is going to happen with these minimal limited flights. You know, you're going to be limited, right? And left behind. So, we have to really be conscious as the time is getting stiffer. Them just say today them I gonna lift the government shutdown, but it's a little too late. It's almost 4 weeks. And you see the state the country in 4 weeks into this thing where food is important and your job is important, right? Because most of the people them are live week to week and people are eat day to day. So a week is 7 days and 24 hours in a day. Eh? And to go on for a week, you can barely make it to next week. So how important it is to have a job, no matter what kind of job, but a job, any job. And if you know, so you get your little bread. And if you're on little benefits in the States here, where because of whatever situation you're in that you need this, because it's only for people that really need it, right? Single mother,
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.
displaced mothers, elderly mothers, and such the like. You have to be conscious. You have to be conscious of the time where we're living in. At any moment, the rug can be pulled out from beneath you. There is no stability here in the States unless you come from money. Unlike us, we have to work for it day to day. We depend on the economy to keep flowing so we can kick up as well as them kicking down. We depend on the economy to keep moving, the small businesses to thrive, and the people and all of the necessary things that keep this country rolling, right? We depend on these things. Every hand wash a hand. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that can do something, do something. And it amazes me, yet at the same time, jobs are being lost and people are looking jobs and place to live. It's winter time. And there is excuse me, it's late. It's like 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock, minutes to 10. So I'm starting to yawn. I'm getting tired, but I'm still working here. So you see people here and them holding on to a lot of stuff. At the same time, they're trying to acquire more stuff, you know. And people who have jobs are now working longer hours because the cost of living is going up, up, up. It's going through the sky. You feel me? It's going through the sky, literally. It's the best place to be right now on the face of the earth, but at the same time, to live in the best place on the face of the earth is costing poor people, it's costing the working class to actually implement a second income if they were just depending on one income. Yes, implement a second income if they were just depending on one income. In making them life hard. So, you know, these are the reality of the US. And with all of this immigration police running around the place, locking up people and doing their job, at the end of the day, it's a job where the only thing you have to use is a badge and a gun to enforce the law. And I'm sure as they're portrayed, not all of them are portrayed as they look. They have families too, they have responsibilities too, and them have to do their job. The problem is it's not always the job for them, but it pays the bills. And the atmosphere that we live in right now, somebody is trying to make a few people unhappy and trying to bring a few people to shame, you know. The shame that them are trying to bring the few people to don't make any sense because this country need a working class. As much as them say, oh, the robots are coming and the AI are coming, that country you need a working class. How can the machine gonna take everybody to? How is that possible? And you probably need a whole new generation of people to really accept what is about to come down the pipe. Working people like to work, right? Running people like to run. There is nothing, no machine that can take the place of a human being. And even the machine itself gotta be maintained. There's regular maintenance for those machines. I guarantee you. They don't want it popped down, they don't want it broke. Because they invest a lot of money. You ever look at the price of a forklift lately? And now tripled, quadrupled time it to a big bulldozer, eh? Where have rotating hooks and rotating shovel to take care of the mess. Or you know see what's going on, my people. You know, she says in the times prophecy reveal itself. Eh, little by little. You know, see what going on. how society is getting dread now. Hmm? A man a dip, a man a dive, a man a go around the place and a cause pure confusion. Eh? Confusion, certain guys don't know themselves. They don't know what their upbringing, how them even make it so far and then boom, back. Another one gone. I was talking with somebody the other day, say, me see on the news a football player commit suicide. Eh? Come on, man. You make $1 million plus. Are you gonna commit suicide? Like really? It was that bad? You had a bunch of problems. You couldn't talk to somebody, you couldn't pay for therapy, get a shrink. Eh? Like whoa. But him dead. Him dead now. So dead man not talk. Dead man not ask no question. You can't tell me otherwise. Your life is such a mess that you couldn't correct it by default. Because I'm sure he wasn't just living for himself. I'm sure he had a mother and a father who helped him, or aunties and uncles who helped him get to where he was, get drafted and get picked. Even if this man is a foster parent, a foster child, I had foster parents, like the guy where we play um with the Pacers now. Eh? The man is a foster child. Forget him name, man. It's coming to me. I forget him name. But he was with Miami Heat and him gone over to the other team. Eh? A star player. Him happy no, right? Because this thing is called survival. Survival of the fittest. Hmm? And survival by the grace of God. And don't let no man fool you up here. Don't let no man trick you into believing the nonsense, the lies. You hear me? Everybody has their own eyes and have their own um knowledge, way of thinking, right? The news is on the television daily, and honestly, you gotta take it with a grain of salt because the ones who have the power are the ones who are dictating what is going on, and you have to take it with a grain of salt and trust God and trust His power and His might to deliver us from the current age where we're living in. For real. We need deliverance. We need healing. Yeah, the world need healing. You know, and our leaders need wisdom rather than greed and all these things. They need wisdom. Because really and truly, I know from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, there's a lot of unhappy people in the world. A lot of unhappy people who don't like what's going on and don't like the fact that certain individuals are making it harder for other individuals. It is a very compelling feeling, but that's why we pray every day and we just keep our head strong. This is Italis One. I'm glad you guys are here today. I'm glad that you're listening. Big up yourself, all of our Twitter family. This is being recorded on Twitter, right? So when you download it later on, and you can find it on our platform. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Happy Monday to everybody. Hit the like button. Share it out. Because we are dealing with reality now. Right? We deal with certain things that touch a nerve. And we are watching how it a play out daily. At the same time, we are watching out, we are inspiring, we are motivating, we are creating a better livity for ourselves and our family and our loved ones by sharing thoughts and ideas and also creating opportunities, right? Let there be some understanding in the words that I'm saying tonight. And we ask, if you did not get everything, just rewind and listen again, you know. But support the eye and continue to encourage our people that it's not over until it's over. And we're sending relief. So don't worry yourself. And hopefully we can see each other in the by and by. Yeah, in the days to come. Right? So I tell this one here. I will come again another time. Hopefully we can meet each other eventually. Um, we're still sending out prayers, we're still sending out thanks for life, and we know that it's not over till it's over. So I tell this one year I'm out. I will talk to you in the near future, alright? Happy Monday.
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.